Hey friends, welcome back to another shorter, slower class. We're focusing on long holds in this one, really tuning into our inner strength and stability, but we'll definitely have moments to stretch and kind of wind down as well. Now this is a short film version of a longer class that we have in our Patreon account. This is 60 minutes where we get to move in a really juicy asana sequence. We've got some time for pranayama as well as a long shavasana at the end, and you also get a long time with this view. How good with that is that? I'll leave the link down below if you're curious to try it out. But for the meantime, let's start in a kneeling position, our Vinyasa. Sinking your hips back over your heels and closing down the eyes. We're not going to stay here for too long, but you might like to ask yourself, what does inner strength mean for you today? What does it look like or feel like? Maybe on a physical level, maybe on a more energetic level. And then bringing some awareness to the breath. Inhaling through the nose, filling up the belly, the ribs and the chest. Exhaling through the nose, reversing that, so drawing belly inwards, softening the ribs and the chest. We'll continue to breathe as we begin to move. So inhale, draw your chest through, lift the eye gaze up, open the chin. And then as you exhale, round through the back, slide the shoulder blades away from each other. Inhaling to open, imagining cow pose here. Sliding shoulder blades down the spine, and then as you exhale, let's round, draw it in. Let's go two more of each. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open up your eyes. Let's find a way into a tabletop position. So bring hands under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Use your next breath in, reach the right hand up to the sky. As we exhale, let's twist the right hand to the left, drop the right shoulder down, turn the left shoulder back. Let's do that two more times. Breathe in, reach the right hand up. Exhale to twist. One more, breathe in. Exhale, hold. Okay, let the side of the right head come down to the ground. You might stay here. You might press the left palm on top of the right. Another option is to add some legs here. You could take the left toes behind you, maybe they're touching onto the mat, or you could aim to lift it off the ground. So using the strength of the core, the arms, the glutes to keep your body stable here. Can you draw your shoulder blades back a little bit? And then when you're ready, coming back down to the ground, just walk your hands underneath your shoulders, and we'll try that on the other side. Use your next breath in, reach the left hand high. Exhale to twist to the right. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. One more, breathe in to lift. Exhale to twist, hold here. You could bring your right hand on top of the left palm to turn the right shoulder back more. Maybe you stay here. If you wanted to add in the legs, right toes come back. Maybe they even lift off the ground. So you're pushing your hands into the ground, into the mat, to keep your body strong. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Land the right knee down, come back into tabletop position. Walk your hands slightly more forward and then tuck onto the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. You might pedal out the feet here, dropping one heel down and then dropping the other heel down. A slight push of the hands to draw the chest back a little bit more. You might have quite a significant bend in your knees here, especially for the first time in this position, just so that we can warm up the muscles of the hamstrings a little bit more and the calves. And then find a moment of stillness. Bring some weight into the back of the heels, softening them down towards the ground, lifting the shoulders away from the ears. Use your next breath in, sweep the right toes high, 3-legged dog, hold here. Little bend in the left knee, looking towards your left big toe. Can you push through your hands even more, get strong through the arms? Take another deep breath in through the nose. As we exhale, start to roll forward, right knee towards the nose, hug it underneath the body. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, left knee comes down, Anjaneyasana. Breathe in as you lift your arms up high, open the chest. Exhale, sink the hips down. Shoulders away from the ears, there's a little push through your right foot. Hold here. If you felt like a little bit more activeness, you could tuck onto the left toes and hover the left knee just off the ground. If you are taking this option, really feel the right quadricep engage, the glute. Imagine like your legs were trying to pull towards each other. Get strong through the core. Two more breaths. We open into Warrior Two. If your left knee isn't off the ground yet, lift it off. Open to the side of the mat. Right toes pressing forward, left toes turning to the side. We drop our hips down, arms in line with the shoulders. And we turn our eye gaze so that we're looking forward at one point that isn't moving. Little tuck of the ribs towards the hips. Hold here for about 2 more breaths. Really tune into the strength in this pose. Maybe sinking a little bit lower if you want the challenge. You're going to play with balance. Shift your weight into your right foot. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Breathe in as you lift your left foot high. Exhale, hold. Spread your arms wide, left hand reaching up, right hand reaching down. We're bracing the core to support the spine. Left hip rolling back, left shoulder rolling back. And if you felt like a little bit more, you could reach the hands out in front of you, just like we did on the ground, pressing the palms towards each other. Shoulders down the back. Let's go one more breath here. Back to Warrior Two. Breathe in, long step back, open the arms. Exhale, hold. Twisted lunge, left hand comes down, tuck onto your left toes. Breathe in as your right hand reaches high. Exhale, hold here. Left knee comes down. Start to shift your weight back. Keep the twist, but lift up your right toes, Ardha Hanumanasana. You might have quite a big bend in your right knee here. That's okay. Come high onto your fingertips to lift your chest up even higher. And if you wanted to challenge your balance a little bit more, see if you can turn your eye gaze towards your right thumb. Bring the left hand down to the ground. Turn your left toes to the left side of the mat. Breathe in as you sweep your right foot back, hover it off the ground. Exhale, hold. So we're in a modified side plank variation here. You might just stay with the right foot lifted, or take it behind your back, hold your right hand around your right ankle, engage the glutes, and you might press your right foot back, opening into a half bow position. Opening through the right hip flexors, strengthening through the core, opening the chest as well. And then when you're ready, bringing the right hand back down, bringing the right knee back down, walk your hands forward just a little bit, take a deep breath in, maybe finding cow pose. And then as you exhale, round through the upper back, cat pose. Let's do one more of each. Inhale, drop the belly down, look forward, cow pose. Exhale to round, cat pose. And then tuck onto your toes, find your neutral spine. Push yourself back, downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. One more breath here. And just repeating that sequence one more time. Use your next breath in, sweep the left toes high, three-legged dog. Hold here. Squaring hips and shoulders to the ground, so left hip, left shoulder in line with the right. Bend the right knee, lift your hips up a little bit higher, take a deep breath in through the nose. Start to roll yourself forward, left knee towards the nose. Exhale, set the left foot in between the hands, Anjaneyasana, right knee comes down. Breathe in as you lift your arms up. Exhale to hold. It's a little softening of the hips forward. Drop the shoulders down. Feel free to stay here. Maybe this is where your energy is at today. You want to get grounded. If you felt like a little bit more activeness, tuck right toes, right knee lifts just off the ground. It's a little pull of the ribs towards the hips here to help maintain our core strength. If your legs are shaking, mine are too. Let's go 2 more breaths here. And then open into warrior 2. Land the right heel down, open the arms wide. Bend your left knee forward, turn your hips and shoulders to the side. Look over your left hand. Can you sink into your hips a little bit more? We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Press through the outer edge of your right foot. Let's play with our balance again. Start to shift your weight forward into your left foot. Open the arms wide. Right foot lifts up. Turn the chest open to the right side of the mat. Same with the hips. If you felt like a little bit more, press your palms together in front of the body. Arms along. The further away they are from your body, the more challenging it becomes for your core, your shoulders, your balance. One more breath. Warrior 2. Long step back, open the arms, breathe in. Hold on your exhale. Twisted lunge, right hand comes down. Turn to the left, breathe in, left hand high. Exhale to hold. Right knee comes down, keep the twist. Hips come back a little bit, left toes lift high. Twisted Ardha Hanumanasana. Half monkey pose. Keep the chest up really tall. We want to tilt from the pelvis. And then when you're ready, just bring your right hand down to the ground. Turn your right toes to the side and then sweep your left foot back, coming into a modified side plank. So left foot is either lifting off the ground and you're just holding, or you can bend the left knee, bring it behind the back, hold onto the left ankle, and then maybe you open away. Let's go one more breath here. And then when you're ready, bringing the left knee down, come into a tabletop position again. 2 rounds of cat and cow. Breathing in, opening the chest. And then as you exhale is round. One more, breathe in to open. Exhale to round. And then when you're ready, just crossing the feet over, come onto your hips. One last pose before we finish our practice together. Bring the feet out in front of you, Paschimottanasana. Knees might be bent here. Take a deep breath in, lift up tall. And then as you exhale, walk yourself forward. Hands might come either side of the leg. They might actually touch the leg or the feet or the toes, just as a gentle encouragement to draw the chest forward a little bit more. And if you're predominantly feeling this within the hamstrings, the back of the legs, maybe you bend your knees a little bit more to help draw the chest forward so you get more length through kind of the back. Let's go 3 more breaths. And then when we're ready, just walking ourselves back. That's where we'll finish our practice today. Thank you so much for joining me in this short class. Remember, if you wanted to explore the longer class, feel free to check it out in our Patreon account. We go into this asana sequence in a little bit more depth, and we have a really juicy Shavasana at the end. I look forward to seeing you on the mat sometime soon.